Again, I love my mom. Great. We don't say it enough, right? So, yes, I love my mom. There's a lot of reasons why we love our moms, but for me, I'm just going to tell you guys one of the reasons why I love my mom. So, in Palau, it is customary for a Palauan woman, my mom's a Palauan, by the way, yeah, to go through a birth ceremony when having their first child, okay? But there's a lot of steps or a lot of preparations in order to have a birth ceremony. Girl doesn't just get pregnant, pop one out, and boom, have a ceremony, that's it. No. It's, the birth ceremony itself usually lasts a day, but the preparations leading up to that takes months, basically. So, in order to get to the ceremony itself, I'll first have to tell you what happens during a woman's pregnancy, what happens after the pregnancy, and then of course the actual ceremony. Okay? So first up, what happens to a Palauan woman during her pregnancy? Well, first she gotta tell her parents, you know, gotta tell your mom and dad. Yeah. So this is so the mom can tell the expectant mother what to do, what to eat, just so that she takes care of her, so she knows what to do to take care of her body, so she's healthy and the child is healthy before being born, basically. And then after about 6 months into the pregnancy, the uncle from the mom's side will bring like some food for the expecting mother, just to show support and that they're cool with it, and then go for it. Hope you have a good, healthy family coming up. Yeah. And then so the child or the mom, the new mom, is going to stay with the parents until she gives birth. Okay, so she's basically going to be mooching off with the mom again for like the entire pregnancy, basically. Okay, so after the pregnancy, we're moving on to after the pregnancy. After the pregnancy, they start preparing for like the first ceremony, which is Omasura. That's the Palauan word for water cleansing. So during the Omasura, or water cleansing, the women from the mom's side of the family will get together, gather some herbs, and then put them all in a pot. They'll burn them, boil them, and then the water used in the pot will be used to cleanse the new mom's entire body. I know. It is pretty hot. Yeah, it's like, imagine taking a hot shower, and then going into the jacuzzi, and then imagine something hotter. Yeah, the water is that hot. I know, yeah. And then this is like a few months, 2-3 months after the baby is born, they start the ceremony. So during this, the ritual, the water cleansing, the elder woman will grab some leaves, pour some water, first on the face. These are some pictures of the herbs, sorry, accents. These are some of the pictures of the herbs used in the cleansing ceremony. So they'll boil that pot, and then the woman will put some oil on her skin first, just so that it's to prevent scalding, so she doesn't get hot, you know, too hot. So she puts on some oils on her skin, and it prevents scalding. And then they'll start from head, the face, the armpits, and she's naked, by the way, during this little cleansing, yeah. All the way down, and then, yeah, so it starts from hotter to hottest, and then, yeah, it just keeps going. And it's an all-day thing, from early in the morning to all the way late in the day, yeah, afternoon. And then, so after that's done, typically a cleansing ceremony lasts from like 3 to 10 days. I know my mom's one was about 8 days, yeah. And then my aunt's one was about 10 days as well, yeah. So it's a long process, considering the actual ceremony is only like a day, yeah. So after the cleansing, the final day of the cleansing is the Omangat, which is the steam cleaning. So basically, the expectant mom will sit on like a stool with like a hole, like when you're sitting on the toilet, there's like, yeah. So it's like sitting on the stool. There's like a hole in it. So they put some steaming, herbs, same herbs, basically. They put them underneath the girl on the stool. They put some hot rocks or hot coals in the water with the herbs, and then the steam will come up and it cleans the body. This is all for the mom, just to cleanse the body, basically, yeah. Help her body acclimate, get used, adapt to the new body of motherhood, I guess, yeah. So after that happens, when they're doing the steaming, they're like in a little hut, like a teepee, basically, to keep the steam in and not getting out. So during this steam ceremony, this is the last day of the umangat, basically, yeah, So during that ceremony, the girl is in there for a few hours, and then after that she'll come out, and then she'll start getting ready for the coming out ceremony, which is the firstborn ceremony, the one that I was talking about earlier. So during the ceremony, or after the baby is born and they do the water cleansing, while they're doing the water cleansing, the parents would have distributed or divided some responsibilities for the rest of the family to do. So the women's side of the family would take care of the food, and then the guy's side of the family will take care of the money. I know, right? Yeah. So they pay for, like, they give donations, money and stuff for the new mother to help with the new life with the family and stuff. And then part of the money will get distributed to the people who took care of the food. Yeah. So you can't have a ceremony without food, right? So they have a bunch of food like tapioca, fruits, coconuts, fish, everything. They have everything for the ceremony, and it's a lot. That's a lot of food. Sorry, it looks like one of the foods is not there. Sorry. But so the woman, when she has like some decorations before coming out for the ceremony, she has a necklace that's like that comes from the dad's side of the family, and it's for the new mom. This is to show the wealth of her family, basically, show off how much money she has. Yeah. So that goes around her neck, and then the mom will wear a dress, a skirt, yeah, and that will represent the clan's family colors, the clan's colors. And then they have this little sash or a belt, basically, that goes around the pico area, the belly button, and that is customary to hide that too, actually, because it's a private area. So like now you can't go around walking with your belly button showing, basically. So anyway, and then the headpiece, I cannot show you because you'll have to see the front area, and the front area is all boobs, yeah. It shows the boobs, yeah, so I can't show that to you guys, sorry. Rated PG. But when the woman is coming out from the ceremony, this is typically how they do it. They're holding a leaf on one hand, and then this hand goes under her cleavage, chest area, just to help hold the boobs because they're so heavy from childbearing and stuff. Yeah, so that's the ceremony. And so the woman will come out like in the afternoon after everybody has eaten, feeling good, happy, stuff like that. But after the ceremony, the woman will go change, come out, and then of course greet the family, thank them for coming to the ceremony and stuff. But these are just pictures I took from online. It's from a guy named David Kumpnel. He's an American and was lucky enough to get invited to one of the ceremonies. I know usually guys are not invited to these kind of things, but he was lucky enough to get invited by one of the chiefess's daughter to attend the ceremony, so he got to take some pictures, and that's why I get the opportunity to show you guys some of these pictures. But that's basically it. Yeah. So in conclusion, birth ceremonies in Palau is a big thing. It's a really big thing. Probably nothing more awesome than a birth ceremony. Yeah. So basically, the entire village gets together, has a ceremony, and eat a lot of food. Yeah. But so ceremonies, a birth ceremony is just not one ceremony, it's like a number of ceremonies leading up to it. Like the first one is the Umusur, and then the Umangat, which are the private ceremonies, and then the final ceremony, which is the Ngaso. Yeah. And then that's it.